This is a perfect example as to why I never open my front door to anybody I do not know. That includes delivery drivers. The only time I will ever open my door is if I'm expecting a package that I know needs a signature and I am tracking it and know exactly which carrier it's coming from. So what do you do if somebody's standing by your front door waiting for you to answer, but you have no idea who they are? If you have a Ring camera or a camera with two-way audio, hop on and talk to them there. Thank you so much. You could leave that package. My husband's gonna come grab it in a little bit. And if for whatever reason they would try and get you to open the door, you could blatantly say, I do not open the door for packages. Again, unless you are expecting a package and you know it requires a signature. Now, if you don't have a camera, you could talk to this person from behind the door. Make sure you're not opening the door and make sure you're also not standing directly behind the door. And if something feels off and would begin to escalate, don't hesitate, call 911. And let that person know that you have already called 911 and they will be there momentarily. Unfortunately, there's a lot of scams out there these days to try and get you to open your front door, and you open yourself right up to a home invasion. The sound of a baby crying, a woman in distress are a couple examples. Moral of the story, if you do not know the person or you're not expecting anybody, don't open the door. I have a degree in criminology and psychology, and I share daily safety tips. Be sure to give me a follow, and as always, stay safe out there.
Tonight, the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office is warning everyone not to fall for fake food deliveries.
A woman pretending to be a DoorDash driver.
Traps you should never fall for in the hood. If you ever see a delivery driver knocking on your door in the middle of the night and you are not expecting them, you are in serious danger. Fake delivery drivers have been reported all over the country. These criminals will use this tactic as a decoy to invade your property.
A woman pretending to be a DoorDash driver delivering a meal, all as police say 4 people tried to break in the backyard.
Unexpected visitors. When authorities say 2 men forced their way into a Houston area home with guns, one posing as a food delivery worker. Ben Bates owns the home but was away. It was his daughter who answered the door to tell them they had the wrong house.
I think you have the wrong house.
He came with a DoorDash bag and knocked on the door, and that's when my daughter answered, and then as soon as she opened, he forced his way in.
Bates says the suspects zip-tied his daughter's wrists. Her 1- and 3-year-old sons were also there.
Your daughter and your grandkids, how are they doing right now? Have you talked to your daughter?
I have.
What did she say?
She's terrorized, but she's okay.
A quick-thinking neighbor realized what was happening and called 911.
I got a message from my neighbor who said, you need to get home because, the police are there and there's gunshots.
Bates quickly pulling up the video from his Ring doorbell camera to see what had happened.
I can see the guys when they entered, and I hear my daughter scream in terror, and it's kind of the worst thing a father can ever experience. And they were threatening her, threatening to kill her. It was just the worst thing.
Police arrived in a matter of minutes, finding the armed men inside.
The suspect came out of what we think is a bedroom and shot immediately at the officer. The officer returned fire, did not strike the suspect, but that was the suspect that ran out the back.
That officer, Scott Durfee, was shot in the leg, while his partner found the second suspect in another room and arrested him. In the midst of the chaos, Bates says his daughter managed to break free of her restraints and grab her children.
We don't know how, maybe it was adrenaline or the grace of God or whatever, but as soon as the police came in, she just pulled her arms apart and the zip ties were free and ducked behind some couches before the gunfire started.
The suspect who ran off after firing shots was taken into custody nearby in another neighbor's yard.
I mean, to look out your kitchen window and see 3 police officers with guns drawn, telling him not to move, it scared the hell out of me.
Police later announcing the arrest of a third man believed to be a getaway driver of this white Toyota Camry, seen leaving the scene on this neighbor's doorbell camera. All 3 men charged with aggravated robbery. The officer who was shot later released from the hospital the same day. Bates's daughter and grandchildren left physically unharmed, which he credits to that neighbor and Houston police officers who didn't hesitate to enter a dangerous situation.
Our neighbor and those 2 officers that came in are true heroes. They protected our family.
And Valerie Castro joins us now in studio. What else do we know about those suspects now in custody?
So all 3 are set to make their first court appearance tomorrow, and the district attorney says 2 of the 3 were actually out on bond for charges related to another criminal case. As for that DoorDash ruse, we reached out to the company, and they say that one of the 3 men used to work for them as a delivery driver, but he hasn't made a delivery or worked for DoorDash since 2023.
Listening to the father there, you just feel for him and the whole family. I mean, this is everybody's worst nightmare. What else did he have to say?
He says the lesson learned in all of this, he says the family had gotten complacent about opening their door. And he says even though they had that Ring doorbell camera, they never used the feature where you can look to see who's at your door or talk to the person at your door without actually opening the door. He says they will now be using that feature in the future.
Valerie Castro, thank you.
Fake home delivery setups are being used to facilitate robberies. Attackers pose as couriers, leave packages to observe routines, or ring expecting a signature so they can see who answers. They may create distractions or use accomplices to enter through unlocked doors while occupants are focused on the delivery. These criminals exploit trust in delivery services and predictable drop times to choose targets quickly. Victims often realize the danger only after the thieves have left, making prevention and quick awareness essential now.
DoorDash. Yes, ma'am. I don't know the apartment.
Covington police are issuing a warning and asking for help to identify the man heard on doorbell camera claiming to have a DoorDash delivery. Police think the man used that as a ploy to break into apartments at the Wellington Ridge apartment complex. This incident happened around 2:30 in the morning Wednesday.
What name on it?
Chris.
Covington police shared this picture of the suspect. They say he was last seen wearing a black hoodie, a gray face mask, black gloves, black pants, and tan shoes. So again, if you recognize this individual, you know anything about this, you are asked to get in touch with Covington police. But for now, that is the latest here live in Covington. I'm Brooks Honor for Good Day Atlanta.
Yo. Yes, it's package. I don't have a package. Get out of here! Oh, get out!
On March 2022, a home security camera in San Antonio, Texas captured footage of a man knocking on a stranger's door around 4:30 p.m. The footage shows the man wearing gloves and holding a pry bar. The man ended up running away after he heard a woman screaming inside the house. Sebastian Beltran, a 21-year-old man, was arrested several days later. He was charged with attempted burglary. But the story doesn't end here, guys. Police are still searching for a second suspect regarding this break-in. If we go back to the video, you can clearly see the first suspect looking back as if he were communicating with another person. Police believe that this person was being used as a lookout. Guys, if I get any updates regarding this situation, I'll let you guys know. So like and follow to stay updated.
Yo. Yes, it's package. I don't have a package. Get out of here! Oh, get out!
What's up?
Open the door. I need to talk to you.
Okay, you can talk to me right here, man. What's up, man?
No, I need you to come outside and talk to me real quick.
Okay, why?
I have some questions to ask you. Come on out.
Okay, ask them. I'm in bed, man. You're scaring my dogs.
Come on out.
Questions to ask, man. Just ask them, dude. I'm in bed.
I'm asking. I need to ask you in person. Come on out.
Come real quick, dude. What the fuck's going on?
Come on out.
Come on out for what? What are you talking about?
I need to talk to you. Come on out.
Hey, talk to me.
Come out here and talk to me.
You talk to me? What's going on?
No, I need you to come out face to face.
All right, man. Well, I'm going back to bed.
Come on out.
No, I want you to tell me what's going on. I'm going back to bed.
I'm investigating something right now. I need you to come out so I can talk to you.
Okay, well, ask me anything you want, man.
Come on out here and I'll talk to you.
Okay, well, I'm not going to, so just, I'm in bed.
I need you to come out here.
Why?
I need to ask you some questions about what's going on. And I need to do it in person. Not through a ring camera. I need to do it to your face.
Police say multiple suspects broke into a North Scottsdale home, abducted a man, and stole money and other items from him early this morning. Now, the home invasion-style robbery happened around 2 in the morning in this neighborhood near Pima Road and Westland Drive. Police say multiple suspects forced their way into the home and robbed a person of money and credit cards. The suspects then drove the victim to a local ATM where they forced him to withdraw money from his account. The victim was dropped off at a Walmart parking lot near Loop 101 and Frank Lloyd Wright. Police say the suspect used the victim's vehicle to commit the crimes, then stole it. Investigators are still piecing together this unusual case and say all information points to the victim being specifically targeted. 12 News video showed the house had 2 broken windows facing the backyard and glass shattered all over the ground. I spoke to several neighbors and they tell me the home has been under construction for about 3 years. They were actually unaware of anybody living in that home.
Prevention. Verify delivery details via official apps, refuse unexpected packages, require photo ID for in-person drops, and never open your door to strangers without confirming identity. Use cameras, smart locks, and well-lit entryways. Instruct neighbors to watch for unusual activity and report suspicious vans or repeated visits. If threatened, prioritize safety, lock doors, retreat to a safe room, and call emergency services. Stay vigilant and change routines to reduce risk.